Strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is strength. For me, life is continuously being hungry. The meaning of life is not simply to exist, to survive, but to move ahead, to go up, to achieve, to conquer. The mind is the limit. As long as the mind can envision the fact that you can do something, you can do it, as long as you really believe 100%. Help others and give something back. I guarantee you will discover that while public service improves the lives and the world around you, its greatest reward is the enrichment and new meaning it will bring your own life. Just remember, you can't climb the ladder of success with your hands in your pockets. Milk is for babies. When you grow up, you have to drink beer. Bodybuilding is much like any other sport. To be successful, you must dedicate yourself 100% to your training, diet and mental approach. The resistance that you fight physically in the gym and the resistance that you fight in life can only build a strong character. My relationship to power and authority is that I'm all for it. People need somebody to watch over them. 95% of the people in the world need to be told what to do and how to behave. As you know, I'm an immigrant. I came over here as an immigrant, and what gave me the opportunities, what made me to be here today, is the open arms of Americans. I have been received. I have been adopted by America. Failure is not an option. Everyone has to succeed. In our society, the women who break down barriers are those who ignore limits. My body is like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't think about it, I just have it. Government's first duty and highest obligation is public safety. Start wide, expand further, and never look back. Money doesn't make you happy. I now have $50 million, but I was just as happy when I had $48 million. If it bleeds, we can kill it. As long as I live, I will never forget that day 21 years ago when I raised my hand and took the oath of citizenship. Do you know how proud I was? I was so proud that I walked around with an American flag around my shoulders all day long. I knew I was a winner back in the late 60s. I knew I was destined for great things. People will say that kind of thinking is totally immodest. I agree. Modesty is not a word that applies to me in any way, I hope it never will. If it's hard to remember, it'll be difficult to forget. I had this child, and it destroyed my family. Political courage is not political suicide. I saw a woman wearing a sweatshirt with "Guess" on it. I said, "Thyroid problem?" If you work hard and play by the rules, this country is truly open to you. You can achieve anything. I have a private plane. But I fly commercial when I go to environmental conferences. I have a love interest in every one of my films, a gun. I believe with all my heart that America remains the great idea that inspires the world. It is a privilege to be born here. It is an honor to become a citizen here. It is a gift to raise your family here, to vote here, and to live here. No matter the nationality, no matter the religion, no matter the ethnic background, America brings out the best in people. I have plenty of money, Unlike other Hollywood celebrities or athletes that have not invested well. Training gives us an outlet for suppressed energies created by stress and thus tones the spirit just as exercise conditions the body. You know, nothing is more important than education, because nowhere are our stakes higher. Our future depends on the quality of education of our children today. My own dreams fortunately came true in this great state. I became Mr. Universe. I became a successful businessman. And even though some people say I still speak with a slight accent, I have reached the top of the acting profession. I don't suffer of anything that I've lost. I welcome and seek your ideas, but do not bring me small ideas, bring me big ideas to match our future. The success I have achieved in bodybuilding, motion pictures, and business would not have been possible without the generosity of the American people and the freedom here to pursue your dreams. I made my fair share of mistakes. To restore the trust of the people, we must reform the way the government operates. I think Americans are very patriotic. Learned helplessness is the giving up reaction, the quitting response that follows from the belief that whatever you do doesn't matter. Well, you know, I'm the forever optimist. If my life was a movie, no one would believe it. I was born in Europe. And I've traveled all over the world. I can tell you that there is no place, no country, that is more compassionate, more generous, more accepting, and more welcoming than the United States of America.